can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift of 4. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. As the play clock threatened to run out, we get a timeout called by Kevin Stefanski. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 70, 18, tight end.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's 2nd and 7. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
Slot man motioned over. Sanders now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get past the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar's going to keep this one. A nice run here past the 35. Lamar Jackson. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete, David Njoku. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Suck it down coming up.
Here we go. 60.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
2nd and 10 now. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And hitting that near the line to limit the game to a yard. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's foray up the middle, that's about 3. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play. Mitchell.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Yo.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Oh, he put everything he... Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson keeping it himself. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
1st down from the red zone. take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, basically putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to pay the picture.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Jackson, quick pass wide. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Let's see what they went with on third down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final one in this half. Browns in a dime set, third down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
It's in plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the gun, it's 4. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. From there by Mike Green.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He finds Njoku complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here's 2nd and 11. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. looking for his back to roam forward. So it'll be second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Going again here, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Forward, straight ahead. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Browns at a deficit. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. 65.
Ford will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation, but equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
18, 5 in.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
18.
They'll go play action for Sanders. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on fourth down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Hopkins is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Now here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Jackson now, third and long. Buying some time right. On the run right, throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. Play action. Here's Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 45-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
They give up the middle to Ford. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's going to be second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go now. Let's go, lady.
He's back to throw. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Again, this is Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here he is on 3rd and long. The left side caught by Andrews. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. 4th down, it's Jackson. He lets one fly deep downfield. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Sanders going to throw here on first. On target here to Njoku. And they bring him down around the 34. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Mitchell up the middle. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Lamar now from the gun. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lamar off the play fake. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Fights up a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens picked up the fumble and ran it home. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the ground with Ford, and he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
8-yard pickup. First down, Cleveland.
Ready? Ready?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go.
Second and 10 now. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. Jukes one defender, and he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. They're now set for first and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Viking 18. 19 Lions.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. It's a race down the right side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Running left, here's Ford. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Come on, come on. Hey, Bronco, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
To throw now is Sanders. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running right with Mitchell. And he'll find ahead for a few. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Through the second level at the 40. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
This one falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Thrash hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. It's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Fourth and forever coming up. They'll go. It's Sanders. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
shot. Middle. Get on. Ready. Ready, shot. Hey, Ozzy. Shot.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Jackson's going to go on 4th. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Rolling left, buying some time. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again here. Sanders. Complete out to the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Sanders now. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
He finds Njoku complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
60, trap 60. Go.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. And this won't be caught. The clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. The intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst.
He's got it inside the 10. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. David Njoku, the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that.
And it's a miss. It's off the mark. No good. A legion of stunned fans looking on. That would have won it, but instead, Brock, we're headed for overtime. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that's it.